I do not think that we deserve reparations for slavery. I was never a slave in this country, and I think that the idea, if you think that you're going to get more than $200 from the government, okay, this entire debate is just it's a joke, okay? It's never going to happen. The point is that no matter where you go in history, someone was oppressed. You cannot look to correct history by thinking that you're going to get a small check, because every single person in this room would get a check.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got Candace Owens. This actually been a topic has been going on for a long time, right? And you know, I never really found a side on it because you know, even be honest with you, I feel like it's out of bounds. You know, black folk getting reparations, right? And the reason I say that is because, like, how do y'all expect every single black person to get one, right? Like, that's tons and tons and tons of money, man, that a lot of black folk gotta get. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but I just happened to be driving and I saw this. I saw this happened to be on like a little ad or something. So I said, oh yeah, you know, got to talk about this one because she was making sense a little bit, you know, and so this might make some folk mad, but you know what I'm saying? Hey man, like I said, even if it's Donald Trump, as long as if he's saying something that that is factual, that is along the lines of what I say, you know, how can you refute it, bro? If it's facts, it's facts. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into this.
I do not think that we deserve reparations for slavery. I was never a slave in this country, and I think that the idea, if you think that you're going to get more than $200 from the government, okay, this entire debate is just it's a joke, okay? It's never going to happen. Do you think that we're the only group? I'm just going to ask you this question that has had something awful happen to them in this country. What about the Jewish people? Should they get reparations for the Holocaust? And do you understand how slippery of a slope is when you start saying reparations? It's the beginning of humanity. The slave trade used to be legal. In the UK, they decided to give reparations when they abolished it. You know who they gave reparations to? The slave owners, because black people were their property legally. It was legal, right? So when they got rid of it, they gave them reparations. The point is that no matter where you go in history, someone was oppressed. You cannot look to correct history by thinking that you're going to get a small check, because every single person in this room would get a check. It's just a means for them to seize you emotionally and make you think that you deserve something or you're going to get something. And if they actually factually did it, it would probably amount to $400 that you couldn't even spend it at a club on a weekend.
Now, the thing about this, right, is like she makes a very, very valid point. She was like, you know, hey, man, look, I wasn't a slave. So why am I sitting over here reaping the benefit? Why am I reaping the benefits off of my ancestors, man, you know, that went through that, right? But I'm getting the money just to sit over here and go blow it on some crab legs. For a lot of these women, go blow it on some weave. Go blowing on some raptor claws, you know. So we're gonna get money for what, you know, for $400, $500, you know. And like I said, it's just gonna end up getting blown by a bunch of folk, man. A lot of black folk who aren't financially stable, who don't know how to, not even financially stable, but financially illiterate. You know what I'm saying? Some, you know, hell, even me, I struggle with it. Even I struggle with holding on to a little bit of money. So the fact that, you know, you got people sitting over here saying, well, you know what, hey, well, we should get, what, $500. Some say $500. Some say a couple of $1,000. You know, we get some money, then what? We blow it all, then what? You know what I'm saying? That doesn't undo, man, what happened in the past. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't undo what happened in the past. Where do we go once we get this money? So we just forgive all the folk that, you know, we forgive what happened and we just move on and just go back to the same lives that we were living before we even had the money. So like I said, you know, she makes sense, right? So now the only thing I don't agree with is just because, you know, she's saying that, you know, are Jews getting reparations and all this other stuff. The only thing I disagree with is, you know, in certain, you know, maybe they're probably talking about overseas. Maybe she's talking about overseas, but I know for a fact that you have some states, you know, give certain folk reparations or whatever. You know, like I said, man, where do we go? Once we get that money, where do we go? We're still gonna have people sitting over here still being mad, bashing white folk for what happened 400 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, hey, you know, still be upset a little bit, but I mean, like I said, we still gotta move forward, and that money ain't gonna change anything. Where people are just going to revert back to the same ways that they were before they got the money. You know what I'm saying? Hell, you could probably have some more people still being upset than, you know what, hey, we didn't get enough. What is $400? You know, shoot, we need more money. You know, instead of just saying, man, look, hey, how about you just do right by us moving forward? These cops that's out here doing these senseless killings, get them gone. Clean up the streets, get them gone. Right? Move forward. This, you know, you got all these Karens, you got all these, you know, these women that's lying. You know, fix that. You know what I'm saying? We got bigger problems than just worrying about getting some damn money and reparations. That's all I'm saying, bro. That, you know, me personally, you know, I think we have way more to worry about than this. You know what I'm saying? Than this. Because like I said, we get money, then what we're going to do? We're just going to blow it away and nothing comes out of this. Nothing comes out of this. Y'all do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and leave me a subscribe.